What's up? How are you? How have you been? Eswakago, back here again, and I want to get in with energy because I don't want to come here and make you feel down. I should at least make you feel energized. So today I would want to come live to talk about ways in which you can build strong relationships with diaspora people for the opportunities that might come up, or for the green card opportunities, and also I'm going to touch about looking for a host. So I am going to wait for like 5 people, and then it's calling me. They're going to wait. So if you can share this link with someone so that we get to 5 people, and then I'm going to start. We are 4 people now. I'm going to start very soon. I want to give tips, and I want to educate people on how to carry yourself whenever you are communicating with people, because so many people don't know how to approach people. And approaching people starts with how you have profiled or your account. Like, you need to know that people don't talk with ghosts. So many people text me, but they don't even have a profile picture. And I'm like, how am I going to help you? Because I don't know if I'm talking with a robot or who the person is. As long as I cannot see you, I would just assume you're not a serious person. Because if you want to interact with a person, if you want them to give you their number, if you would want them to give you an information that is a serious information, important information, you need to understand that you need to profile your account in a way that it's relatable or it looks like a real account. For example, I see people inboxing me and asking me for my number. You just come in and you don't even introduce yourself. You just come in and say, Essie, I would want to talk to you. Can I have your number? You need to have an etiquette. Like, there is a way things happen. You should always understand that you have to be professional in everything that you do. If you are looking for something that's gonna change your life, there is no way you're gonna do things just casually and expect things to happen, because we are in 2021 and we have learned a lot of ways to approach people. Now, for those who do not know, always have a profile picture on your account so that the other person can see who they are talking to. They can be able to know this is a serious person. How can I talk with someone who is nobody? I cannot even see who I'm responding to. Like, that is not even possible. Secondly, please, if you ever want to build relationships with people that you do not know, you will have to have a way of introducing yourself. For example, if I may say this literally, like, you have to say, I am so and so, I live this, and I'm looking into moving to this state or America or blah, blah, blah. Can you help me to go about the steps, or can you help me to have the address? They are asking for an address. I want green card. This is my confirmation page that I want the green card. You have to like have evidence. You cannot just come from anywhere and come say, I want green card and I would want you to help me with your address, blah, 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 blah. Nobody gonna listen to you, because that is just a casual story. But if you want to make it relatable with the other person, if you want to engage the other person and to show them it's serious, just come with your confirmation page that you want the green card, and then you are in the process, and then you are lacking this and that, and this is where I am, this is the steps that I've taken, and all I'm missing now is the address or a host. How can you help me? So be professional, be official, be someone who has construct yourself before you approach someone. And the people of hi, it's not bad to say hi, but just ask yourself, how many messages do I have to respond to? And then you are just saying H and I. That is very brief to draw attention to me. And I'm not saying this in any bad way. Just make yourself like me, wear my shoes, and just ask yourself, will I be having all that time to respond to H and I and a dot? Just 3 things. H, I, dot. Hi. and you believe I will come there and respond. Other people, they do not even have a profile picture, and they are they're right there hiring you. Are you gonna respond to such a person? You won't. So guys, package yourself in a good way that you can sell yourself to someone, and they will feel the need to respond to you. And another thing that I wanted to say, I have always told people I cannot be able to be the only host in America who can host you, because everyone else is looking for Eswakago or someone like Betty, someone like Shiko Hope. They are looking for them because they know they are in America. You do not want to do the work. Like so many people coming to me telling me, Essie, you know what, I just filled the application for green card and I'm hoping you will host me. So that person filled the green card and then Swakago will host them. Please do your work and just know that I cannot be able to host everybody else that is looking for a host, because my house is just a regular house and it cannot fit everyone. Okay? So there are these other people who come to talk about, I just need, you see, I just need your address and the tax transcripts when they were asking for them. And I'm like, you just need. You cannot talk like that if you are trying to get something. That is a very, very crucial document, because it carries all my names, all my social, my everything. Like that is my life. So there is a way of doing things, and if you want to do things in a successful manner, you have to do them a certain way. You have to be professional. And I'm going to give examples, and I keep on telling people, we are in 21st century. Please guys, it is not too hard for you to know someone. When I was filling my green card, I didn't even have a Facebook account. I didn't even know there is somewhere called America. There are people I can look up in the social media platforms and I'll get to connect with them. I didn't know. And in all my village and wherever I had lived, I didn't know anyone in America. The people that I knew, they were abroad. Some of them were in Germany, some of them were in UK, and UK is in Europe, America is America. Okay? So 2021 century has given us a platform through the social media to be able to reach out to people, to connect with people. But for you to be able to connect with people, I'll go back to my point again, you need to package yourself in a professional way, and your language matters a lot. Your language matters a lot. The way of approach determines if the other person will be able to respond to you or not. Why people ignore you in their inbox is the way you approach them. Like, there is a way you can approach a person and they feel engaged. If you cannot be able to do that, the other person might be busy, and maybe they will not have time to check on just a hi message. So people don't ignore you. You are the one who doesn't know how to approach them and how to package the content you have on your messages when you are reaching out to people will determine if the other person can respond to you. And as I was saying, social medias have got churches now broadcast through social media, and I tell people you can use the social media to be able to connect with people you do not know at all. Like, most of my friends nowadays that I have, they are from different areas or from different locations in the world. For example, I have friends in UK, I have friends in Germany, I have friends in Spain, I have friends in all over America, and it is not because we have ever met. By the way, I have never ever met Betty Az, but Betty Az is my best friend. Why? Because we knew how to connect. We connected through social media. I didn't know her, by the way. And since then, we have kept the friendship. Why? Because there is a way of connecting with people, respecting them when you are addressing them, not owning up to anything. Like, don't feel like you're entitled to anything when you're approaching a person. Just shoot your message and then wait for them. Have enough patience. So, if you go through social media and you find churches, there are so many Kenyan churches that broadcast through social media. There are so many Nigerian churches, all African churches, any other church that you would, any community have their churches, and they broadcast through social media. So, for example, let me help you. If you would want to know churches that are in social media, in Facebook, and you would want to follow them, just go to Facebook and search Kenyan churches in America. They will pop up and you'll be able to follow them. Follow those pages. Be talking, communication. Keep the communication alive. That is the only way to retain or to have successful relationships, keeping the communication alive. The minute the communication is gone, the friendship is gone, the relationship is dead. And some relationships die before they even start. For example, a high message. Just HI. That is a death. Death before life. Okay? So you can go to social media, Facebook, and be able to look up like Kenyan churches in America, Kenyan churches in UK, Kenyan churches in Canada. They will show up there and you will be able to follow those pages and be communicating. Follow their services. Comment. And in the midst of commenting, you will find a church member who is responding to you. Now, it's your job to connect with that person or to go look them up on Facebook or know their account and follow them or friend request them. Just be very, very professional and just be packaged well. Another thing that I would want to advise is that when you are approaching people, please minimize the language that is full of complaints or saying how hard it is here. Oh, I'm in Kenya, hapa ni kungangana tu. Hakuna mtu anganganagi, by the way. Being in America doesn't reduce the ngangangaling. We all nganganganas. Oh my God, some people think I'm tough. I'm never tough. I'm actually the best person that you will ever know. But I like telling things as they are. There is struggle everywhere. It rains everywhere. It is not like because you have you have known a person who is in America, like they do not have issues. They do have issues. Maybe it's because they have learned to be patient and wait upon the Lord. So, stop that language of hapa ni kungangana tu. Guy, akimapa imekuwa gumu. Inflation. I don't know what. Inflation is all over the world. It's not just in one place. So when you are talking with a person, be positive and bring that energy. Do not come to drain a person telling them how it's hard on you. It's hard on everybody, by the way. And I tell people, please, I want you to win green card. I want you to win green card. And I would want you to join us here. I would want you to have an opportunity to go to UK. I would want you to have an opportunity to go to Canada. Please, there is opportunity as long as you can be positive about life. Some people will not even participate in playing green card because they believe they cannot be able to raise the money. That is not true. I did not have a single penny. And still, I am here. This is my 8th year. Comfortably in America. And I forgot about the struggles I went through when I was looking for money to process my green card. So, looking for a host simply because you do not know anyone. The only person you know in America maybe is Eswakago. But Eswakago has all these people that know her and they are looking for her to host them, which is very impossible. Very impossible. And I said at Shiko Hopes TV, I said that I cannot refuse to host anyone. I will not decline. But it has to be a very special case, emergency. It's the last time case and you are supposed to travel and your host bailed out and now you do not know where to go and your visa is expiring in 2 weeks or a month, I will come through. I will come through for that. But I cannot be able to host someone who played green card yesterday and they sit relaxing knowing that Eswaka is in America and she can host me. No, guys, make my job easier and also understand that I cannot be able to host everybody that knows me. Okay? So, connect with people, be in the right mood and attitude. Attitude can take you to places. The attitude you have can take you to places and it can make you to see how hard life is. If you focus on the negativity, it's going to influence your life negatively. If you focus with energy and positivity, you're going to be impacted positively. So, for you to be able to see life in a positive way, you have to focus in the positive vibes of life. There are so many negativities, but you do not want to be impacted negatively. So, To be able to find a host in America or in Canada or in UK or wherever you are trying to go, just be able to connect with people and be respectful and carry positive energy when you are talking. Reduce borrowing money. I know you do not want me to say this, but I will. You cannot be, I got to know you a few days ago and we have been keeping the vibe on, communicating, and now all of a sudden you are broke and Essie, can you help me with some money? I'm going through things. My friend, money is not that easy to get, even in America. Wherever you go in the whole world, you will have to earn what you spend. So I'm not saying that your request is not genuine. I'm only saying that just imagine how many people comes to me asking for money. One problem why diaspora people don't even want to respond to people is because they think they always have money. We do not always have money because we also have things that we do that drain our account. And remember, I have a family, the first family, and I also have a family where I came from in Kenya. So maybe I'm not even in a position to help them as much as they would expect me. Why? Because I also have things that I do. So reduce borrowing if you would want to keep relationships. Number one thing that many people don't get along very good is because money was involved in between. So draw boundaries where you cannot go beyond. Even with your friends, if you want to keep friends for a longer time, reduce borrowing. Reduce asking for things that you know that you are trespassing their boundaries. Do not expect too much. And learn also to take a no as a no and without judgment. Many people haven't gotten to where they were going because they cannot take a no as a no and still continue positively with life. Most people, when you tell them no, they block you. The thing you should always ask yourself when you are blocking someone is this: will that person stop living because I blocked them? Is there something I can do to make this friendship go on even though they did not give me what I was looking for? Remember, you cannot accuse someone because they did not get something you yourself wasn't able to get. In the first place, you didn't have it. That's why you are coming to them. So understand that they can also lack it. It is not like they have to have it, because if they have to have it, you have to have it in the first place. So back to the hosting thing. Number 3 thing I would want to advise people: stop saying that if you can host me, I can pay you for this, for the living and stuff. That means that is somehow I would say arrogant. Not arrogant, but I would say it's some type of ignorance. Let me tell you something. Never ever introduce yourself seeking help like you have it. You are seeking help, but you want to present it like you got it together. It is not easy to come here and pay someone for the services. Things are expensive here. And I don't know how much money you would be having to be able to pay a person to live with them, take you to how to keep in their house, you also from one place to the other. I don't know how you can pay a person. So if you can reduce that and if you can eliminate that and just pose your question as if you are seeking help without acting like you do have the help you are looking for. You get me? That's a turn off, by the way. And thinking you can come here and rent out an apartment, it's not possible. You cannot rent out an apartment as a new person. There are things they will ask you that you do not have. They need you to have an ID, which you do not come with. You're going to stay here and wait like a month or 2 until you get an ID or the green card. They're going to want to see your pay stubs. You do not have them. So there are things that you cannot be able to do right away when you come to America, and that is why you need a host. So guys, stop asking me about how you can use my address, but you're going to come here and rent out a house. It is not going to happen. For you to be able to rent out a house right away, you will need to use someone like me who lives here to go and do it for you, which means my credit will be affected. So it is not something easy. That's why I'm telling you, just humble yourself, whether you have money or you do not have money, because you can have money in America as a beginner and you won't be able to do anything. Why? Because they do not have your records. Okay? They do not have your social security number. They do not have your driver's license. They do not have your anything. They do not have your credit score, which is a major thing when you are applying for an apartment. So just get to learn that a host is important, and you cannot host yourself when you are new in America. You cannot be able also to pay a person to live with them, because they will need to sacrifice a lot of their time in order to take you to places, to apply for the social security, to teach you how to drive, to take you to to apply for jobs, and then to be going to work to and fro. So tell me how you can be able to pay that person. So some things you say out of, I would say, maybe not knowing or ignorance, they sound so rude, because you cannot pay any person for their time. That is something you're supposed to understand. They are sacrificing a lot. They cannot even do more work because they have to reduce the work so that they can be able to take you to places, because a day only have 12 hours, daylight. And you can only do these things during the day. If you have to work at night, that person has to sacrifice the time that she's supposed to be sleeping or doing other things to go take you to work. And in the morning, whoever it is, they have to come pick you from work. Tell me how you can pay that person. How can you pay them? You cannot pay them. So your language matters a lot. And sometimes you push people away by the minute you act like you own something, or you feel entitled, or you feel capable. You cannot be asking for help, whereas on the other hand, you are acting like you are capable. Okay? Let me see some of your comments. Hi, Jenny Mukafi, Lina Jaden, Michael, how are you? Michael Komwisha, how are you? Leila, how are you? Maureen Thu, how are you? How are ya? Mary Nimo, how are you? Yes, Anichege, Maureen Thuo, having a positive energy attracts positive people. Oh yeah, you are right. Stephen Tretu, watching you from Ghana, keep the spirit going. Thank you so much. Maureen Thuo, you are laughing. Hi, and Cecilia. Maureen, okay, Vincent, I'm looking to see if I have any questions. Salimika, I see watching from Kiambu. Appreciate your noble job you are doing. Thank you, guys, and you are always welcome. I see what if that already you selected vocational training, but you reached high school, can you be denied a visa? Why in the first place did you select vocational training when you have high school diploma? I do not know, but as long as you can produce that high school diploma and they can verify it's real, I don't think they can deny you. But it is always good to write a high school diploma, to include it, because that is what they're gonna use anyways. And whatever certificate that you got, they're gonna verify it before a visa will be stamped or approved. Okay, guys? So how is the green card going, by the way? Are you guys still submitting those applications? And I'm praying to God that you get to be selected comes 2023 May. And I didn't want to drift my conversation away from the hosting thing, but I just want to tell people, please, please be very, very diligent with this thing. Green card is real. That is why we are here, people like me. I don't know if I need to go to my village, take a picture, and bring it here. It's at the end of our village, after our house, we get the rivers. So we are at the end of that street, or what do we call it? So trail. So I heed people to apply green card, and also be diligent with looking for a host. Remember, you cannot come to the airport and stay there. I stayed too long without finding a host because I did not know anyone and I wasn't connected to social media. By the way, I got into Facebook in 2013, if I'm not wrong. So Facebook was there, but I didn't have money to buy a phone that can enable me to get into Facebook. So now you have Facebook, you have the opportunity to look for people. And remember what I told you. Go to the Facebook and search Kenyan American churches. You will see them. Help them. Comment. That is how you build relationships, because that is the only way available right now. There is no way you can be able to connect with people if you are not in the paths that help people to connect with people. All right? So I have a question here. Elsie, what are some challenges you face with your host when staying with you in America? Okay, that is Steven. The challenges depends with the host that gonna host you and yourself. Remember, you cannot control the other person, but you can control yourself. The job is yours. You have to control who you are to them, and you have to change yourself to fit them. Because remember, here you are the one looking for help. I'm not saying bosses are supposed to mistreat you or anything, but I'm just saying you can make things work. You can make things easier if you can be able to change yourself to fit them. Remember, you ain't gonna be there for long. Maybe you're gonna be there for 3 months, and change yourself to fit them for 3 months, to find your peace, to do what they want you to do, and to reduce. Let me tell you a secret. Please always reduce talking. Even if you talk, how much you talk like me. You see, I run my mouth 100 meters per second. Not 100 meters, 100 kilometers per second. You cannot believe that I know how to keep quiet. And I know where to talk, where not to talk. Why? Because in life you have to know how to do things where, how, why, and when to zip. You can zip your mouth and you can just be there answering to things that need to be answered, and you do not need to talk more. Challenges become a big deal if you cannot be able to handle them. As long as you can be able to handle challenges, there is no big challenge on this earth. If you can only change yourself to fight the challenge the best way. All right. And what is the other question? Following your videos, I'm going to apply the DV law this weekend. Please do. Please do. Alafu, I have an adopted daughter. We're still on legal processes to legally own her. Should I include her? Yeah, include her. See, if you find time one of these days to peleke out, we want to see. Let me tell you something. This is outside of my topic. I didn't even want to respond to it, but I cannot ignore my fans. I did go and I did a very good video, a tour video. But you know what? Then I went to change my phone because it had cracks all over. I dropped it. And then all my video vanished. I cannot believe. Don't even remind me because I want to cry. If I remember that, I can cry. But I won't cry today. So sound is breaking. Oh. Why is it breaking? Let me check my microphone. Guys, please confirm. Yeah, I see why. I see why. Okay, I believe now it's okay. So, I was saying that it is not hard for you to look for a host even if you do not know anyone. You do not have to know anyone. My process was different because I got connected with a friend of Fred to a Fred. So I was the fourth person here, meeting a new person I've never seen. But God made things happen. There is only reason I hate people to really work diligently in looking for hosts and connecting with people. It is because now the platforms are there and God has blessed you with that nice phone that has all the apps that you can put and be able to connect with people. YouTube is another way of connecting with people. Churches are broadcasting through YouTube. People are all over YouTube doing their own channels, like individual channels, and you can be able to go there and be able to connect with people. Do not be the person or the people who bully others. Please, you have to mind what you write on Facebook, how you comment on Facebook regarding other people. We read all these trolls. Trust me, we read. When I see you trolling another person, I take it seriously because I know it is my day that has not dawned. You will do the same to me. So if I see that, people will always not people who are rude on other people's pages and also on YouTube channels, attacking them, trolling them. Oh, your hair looks like someone who is in the village. I don't know what. Maybe you are talking like that and that person is like 1,000 miles away from you in terms of life stability. People don't look how much they are worth. They don't. Most of the people who are very wealthy, they don't even dress to impress. For example, Mike Zuckerberg, he doesn't even dress like a billionaire, yet he's a billionaire. Never ever troll people because they might be the same people that you will need in order for you to get to the other phase of life. And you know what? God will never drop down like, boom, I'm here. I want to take you now to America because you are my son, because you are my daughter, and I am so much impressed by you. He did not do that to Jesus. Remember, he used a woman to bring Jesus on earth so that he can save the world. Who are you for God to come? Boom, come here. I wanna take you to America. Josephine, I want to take you to America because you are my child. God will never do that. He will always use human beings. Be nice to people because tomorrow is very unknown, it's very unpredictable, and you will need people to go to the other level. You will never ever need angels to take you to the other level. You will need people. Even angels, they live in people. Like the one who hosted me, I would say was an angelic connection, but through a person. I need to respect that person. I have to. And I respect people because I know one day I might need them, or in my day-to-day living, I will still need people in order for me to be able to go to the next level. Bring those questions now about hosting. Bring them. I am here. I will answer them. Bring them. Bring them. Hi, Essie. You are a golden heart. Thank you for keeping us well informed. God bless you. Amen. Amen. Jadida, and that was Jairo Wasu. Where are you from? Jiro Wasu. That name sounds international. You are better now. Yeah, I knew where the problem was. Add volume, please. Do I need to add volume? Let me see if I can be able to add volume here. I don't want to do that because I'm gonna put my figures there because of the way I have put my phone. So Kenya, which part of Kenya? So guys, bring those hosting questions that you got, and those people who are looking for a host for DV 2023 and you do not have a host and you are on your last minute. If you are on your last minute, pop yourself. If you are on your last minute, and always, let me tell you something. When you are communicating with your host or the person you want to host you, be open. Tell them everything. If you are pregnant, say you are pregnant. If you have kids and a husband, or you have a whole family, tell them I have a family of 4, my kids are these ages. That helps them to be able to know if they will be able to handle you, because you might not understand why we have to ask all these questions, but here in America, you have to like arrange yourself. Yeah? You have to plan your day-to-day things, and all these are affected by so many factors like age, because if you have a child that is in kindergarten, you have a child that is in middle school, you have a child that is in high school, those are 3 different schools. If you have a child, 4 kids, one is in kindergarten, one is in elementary, one is in middle school, the other one is in high school, those are 4 different schools, different locations. So when a person says they cannot be able to do it, is because of the workload, because I have to drop all these kids, because you are not a driver. When you get here, remember, I'll be the one dropping your kids and my kids all together. So 4 drop-offs and 4 pickups. So I have to make this, for me to be able to do 4 drop-offs, maybe I will have to do like 4 times 2. Those are round trips, 8 trips. So that is why you are supposed to tell things that like they are. Say my kid is this age, my second one is this age, my third one is this age, so that the host can prepare themselves psychologically and time-wise. Okay? So when people say they cannot be able to host you because you are pregnant, let me address that. It's because for you to come here being pregnant, it means that person is the one who's gonna be taking care of you when you get a baby. They are the one to come check you in the hospital. They are the one to come and take you through the process of registering you here with the hospitals and making sure that you have a safe delivery. And later on, you will have to stay with them for 3 months as you heal in order for you to be able to go to work. So when you're pregnant or when you come here with a almost giving birth, it means that you're gonna stay with that person for a longer time doing nothing because you cannot be able to do anything. And also you won't be able to apply for jobs because you will have to heal first. So people understand that it's not as easy as it might be in your mind. It is more than you see. Okay, so about finding a host, all the social media hurdles are they kind to host someone from overseas. Like I said before, maybe you are not here. It all depends with your approach to them, how you approach people. You have to build a relationship. You have to build friendship before you approach someone with your needs. Okay? You cannot just go boom from nowhere and you are there presenting your needs as if you're presenting to the government. You see, the government is the only place where you can go boom and just ask them for help and present your needs, because that is the work of a government. This is an individual. You need to know how to approach people. Package yourself. Build a very good profile picture of yourself, not of pseudo accounts. We do not deal with pseudo accounts. We deal with real people. Why are you even embarrassed about yourself? Like you cannot even be able to show your face. Is it about low self-esteem or are you hiding something? So I started your video since when you hosted a Kenyan celebrity, Wabuiwa Wajehia. Yeah, Wabuiwa Wajehia is my friend and she's been a friend ever since. Yeah, and she's a real friend, by the way. I have learned a lot since I started following you. God bless you. Thank you so much, Caro. And how often should one communicate with the host? Okay, sometimes people are super busy overseas because of the schedules, and sometimes I'm driving and I won't be able to respond to you right away. I might read your text, but I won't be able to respond because I'm driving, and maybe after I get where I'm going, I'm running to get into work and then get work done. So it might take up to 8 hours or even 2 days before I'll be able to respond to you. That's why I said have enough patience. One thing that most people don't have is patience, and it is a crucial requirement for everybody who wants to go far. You have to have patience. Life doesn't run the way you want it to run, and for you to be able to match it, you have to have patience. That is the only way to be able to move further, to be able to go further without you quitting or feeling like you're frustrated. Frustrations will come, a lot of them, and you might have high hopes, and then boom, that person you are relying with will not be able to help you. It doesn't mean you die. It's not enough reason for you to die. And when I talk about dying, I mean for your vision to die. Make it work. Make it survive. You are the only person who holds your tomorrow, who can make your tomorrow be something you will be happy about. Your today might not be what you want to see, what you want to wake up to every day, but tomorrow is very beautiful. It's only that you need some patience to get you there. All things being constant, how long can I take to settle in your own house, not an apartment? Okay, about owning a house, you will have, or it's a requirement in the United States to have 2 years or to have 2 tax years. So you have to do taxes 2 times in order for you to be able to qualify for a mortgage. And the second thing, you will have to need to you will need to have good credit. About the tax years, you see the same way you file for taxes every year. For example, if you get here in December, let's say December of this year you get here, and we always do taxes in January. You are able to do taxes either in January or February, and then next January you are able to do the second year taxes. You will still qualify even though you have stayed here for just 1 year. You'll be able to qualify for a mortgage, but you need to have a constant job, a job that you have attended throughout without changing, because they need to see 6 months of you working in a same job. So that is a requirement. So you can be here for 1 year and still qualify for a home, and you can be here for 2 years if that is the case. Okay, for example, if you come here after we have done taxes for next year, which is going to happen from January 15 all the way to April 15, and then you arrive here after the taxes, which is going to be after April 15, you won't be able to do taxes for that year. But next year you can file for your taxes, and then next year, so you're going to have your house in, let's say, that is 2025. Okay, all within the year of 2024, you can be able to secure a house, a mortgage, which you're going to be paying for the next 30 years. Okay, I see, that is Abigail. I have a question. We are traditionally married. Do I apply as single or engaged? I tackled that question on my previous video. Please, guys, be watching my videos, and when you watch my videos, please pay attention. Do not just hear what I say. Listen attentively, because this is important information. And the reason as to why I do videos other than responding to you through my inbox is because I do not have enough time to respond to each person. So I handled that question on my previous video. Even you can go there and watch, but I'm gonna tell you this, you still need to fill out as married. If you would want to know more about that, go watch that video. That helps you to understand more, because I cannot be able to feed you with in the inboxes with your questions. That's why I do videos. So guys, what other question do you have about host, and how fast can you secure an apartment after you land here? You can stay with your host at a maximum of 3 months, and you'll be able to find a job as long as you are not pregnant such that you have to stay in the house. And you can be able also, I need to turn this light on. Ooh. So you can also be able to secure an apartment as soon as three months. You will be able to secure an apartment of your own, because you will have some income, and also you will have someone, your host can co-sign for you, or you can be able to get a house as long as your income is enough. I love your videos, Essie. Hi Terry, how are you? So guys, that is all I want to say about hosting. If you can take those points and utilize them, you'll be able to be getting host without struggle. And you do not know when you want to need a host, so keep the connections and also keep the relationships alive, and avoid things that can make the relationship to die. Okay? So many people say diaspora people ignore them, diaspora people don't want to respond to you, diaspora people don't want to talk to you. Also remember that they are also busy, and the time difference also contributes to them not being able to respond according to the speed that you would want them to respond to you. Okay? Understanding that people have also things that they do on their daily basis to make things to make their life is very important, because you won't expect their speedy answers. You won't expect them to be very fast on answering you, because they are also doing things. Okay? What other question do you have before I end this? Hujanijibu esi hapo juu aki taba. What did you ask, Madam Caroline? Susan Botti deleted the message. What did you ask? I can't see your message anywhere. What did you ask? I do not see your message. Oh, Madam Caroline. Following your videos, I'm going to apply the DV already. I answered you. I did. The DV already this weekend. Alafu. Yeah, I answered about the stepdaughter, right? Yeah. You asked if you should include her. I said yes, you should. Poa sana. Mash. Hujanijibu. Oh, nimekujibu sasa. Kuna swali ingine mko nayo? Do you have any other question about hosting? Please guys. And are you still applying for green card? Are you still doing it? Usi give up. Don't give up. This time they do not require any passport, so guys, you do not have any reason to say that you're not gonna apply. Please go and fill out those forms and submit them. Remember to keep the confirmation page with you. Save it on your emails. In case you lose your phone, you still have it in your emails, because you can access your emails from any device. Guys, any questions about hosting? Anyone who is struggling to find a host 2023 and they are on their last minute, like they closed the cases for 2022 September. That is when they closed the cases. So you need to have found a host before September. After you win and you go through the process, they only give you 6 months to be in America. So you need to make sure that you have a host, or you have the required air tickets and stuff. Not Steph, but my young sister. No, you cannot include her if it is your sister. You cannot include her right now, but you can claim her once the case goes through, because they will see like you are trying to bring her in an illegal way. So just don't do it. If you do not have the documented paperwork to say that she's legally yours, you are now the guardian, don't include her. But you can petition for her after. I have applied this year hoping to win. You will win in Jesus' name. Okay, yeah, after demise of our dad. I get you, and I'm so sorry about the demise of your dad. Don't include her right now, but you can always petition for her. What other questions do you have for hosting? Please, because I'm gonna find them, so many of them in my inbox. That is what you guys do. You always wait until I finish the video, and then my inbox is so full and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot be able to answer. There is no right or wrong questions. So do not fear to ask here. Do not fear to ask unless it's very private. If it's very private, then you can inbox me at esiwakago@gmail.com, or you can go to my Facebook page, Facebook account, esiwakago. When do I need to submit my hosting details? After you are selected, before you go to the appointment. Elsie, why don't you apply for me this year? I do not apply for people because I do not have enough time to do that. I would be lying to you. I do not. But I can send you somewhere you can do that. That is what I usually tell people. There is a person I know who can do that for you, and he will do it perfectly because he has been doing it for years and years. Okay? What other questions, guys? Because I want to add this video. I want to add these videos very soon. Send me now. Yeah, the number is on my previous video. I pinned it for the person who can help you to apply. Please go check my previous video. And guys, please be watching my videos attentively, because all the information you ask me in the inbox, it is found in all my videos. People ask me, how do I do what? Someone asked me a question that I'm going for an interview. What are the tips that you can give me? They are all over my YouTube. I have already tackled that, and I would appreciate if you can go watch the videos and look on my channel. Please also don't forget to subscribe so that you will be able to find my videos, my new videos, as well as my old videos. Okay, so I'm gonna do a tour here in Kansas. I'm gonna take you around, but guys, I really need your support. If you can show me you can watch these tourism videos, I'm gonna do loads and loads of them. So I want you to show me with actions, and I'll take you around America, anywhere, and you can write down there and tell me where you would want to see, what state you would want me to go and show you here in America, and your request will be my command. Okay, I will do that because I'm so more than ready to do that, and to take you around America so that you see where you're gonna be living. I'm gonna show you your future states here, and I'm gonna start with the one that I live in, which is Kansas. I'll take you around Kansas, downtown of Kansas, and all that. Thank you guys. I'm gonna end this video. Have a good night. Have a good day if you are here in America. I know most of the people are maybe not here in America. We need more tour. Tour will be back to back, like boom, 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 boom. And most likely I'm gonna have to do a channel for that, but I'll first post here and then I can direct you to the channel, and it's free of charge. All you need to do is to like the videos, comment about the videos, and also to subscribe to Essie Tours. Okay, why not? We can do these things. Essie, that on that adoption case, what if Madam Carol has the adoption paper already? Can she said it hasn't gone through. That's why I told her, but if it has gone through, the daughter, the sister is legally your child. Okay, you can always include her if the paperwork is ready, if the paperwork has gone through and everything is finalized. Okay, I want to see those houses and apartments in Kansas. You will see them very soon. My friends, nilienda mahali and I took a very nice video for you for tourism. And then I came and changed my phone to another one because they were replacing my phone because I accidentally dropped it. So I lost my videos and I felt like crying. And I had backed up my phone, but for some reason known to the devil, I lost my videos, guys, and it's so sad. But you know what? We can always do it again. It's not a big deal. Guys, have a good night, good day, wherever you are, and keep the fire burning, keep the energy, keep positivity, and remember, we can always do everything through Christ who strengthens us. That means in DS2 there is no place I supposed to put the hospitals. And they updated that one about host details, but remember, you cannot come to America to sleep on the streets. You need a host. Can you turn off the oven for me? My guache are burning. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I had guache. I was cooking guache. So that is all for today. Do not forget to keep on keeping on. There is a reason I say this, because keeping on is not for the faint-hearted. Sometimes you will find things that pull you down. Sometimes you'll find things that are known to you and are unfathomable. You cannot be able to understand them. But keeping on is the only way to move forward. Also, someone is asking a question. High school education is still requirement. Yeah, it is a requirement. It is. So God bless you, and I'll see you on my tour video, probably gonna be dropping tomorrow. And guys, let's share it. Do me a favor, share my videos so that I can have energy to do them. So that I can be able to have energy to do them. Motivate me by watching them, sharing them. I will take you around America. Just comment with the state that you would want me to take you live. Like I'll be going there and going live so that you can see things not in a recorded style, but also they're gonna be recorded. Some of them gonna be recorded, and some of them gonna be live. So here's the thing. That thing you have ever heard about America, the place you have ever heard about America, and you want to see it like directly 3D, yeah? Just comment and I will go there and show you in a 3D, yeah, live from the location. Okay guys, have a good day and keep the fire burning. Keep on keeping on. I'll see you when you see me. Bye bye.